What's up, YouTube? It's the best Uber driver in San Francisco, at least in my opinion. Back at you today. This is my second video. And what we're going to do is we're going to revisit a subject from my first video about the casual carpool pickups. And we'll talk about that in a minute. But the first thing I want to go over is bonus ride bonus. Ride count bonus this week is $70. This is the first really full week of January. Ride count bonus is now $140 for $70 for 35 rides and $225 for 60 rides. So last week it was $530 for 120 rides, and the $500 for 120 ride standard has been pretty much all of third quarter last year, and actually a little bit before. And that basically, if you figure it out, it's an extra $4.10 approximately per ride. If you do 120 rides, you got the $500 bonus plus what you make on the rides and whatever tips you get. So the fact that Uber is now saying, well, we only want you to do 60 rides this week and we'll give you $235 for it, it's not quite half, and obviously that cuts into earning potential. So what that says is that after I get my 60 rides, I'm probably going to have to go drive for Lyft for a while, because I've kind of planned this business around generating that $1,500 to $1,800 a week based upon hitting all the bonuses, and I regularly hit the bonuses. I make sure I do, and sometimes I work 40 hours, sometimes I work 50 hours. I have not worked 60 hours yet, but I put in up to 55 hours to make sure I hit that $120 bonus. So for some reason Uber has cut that down. Maybe they feel they have enough Uber drivers now, or maybe they're testing out other things to see if they can cut down on some of their expenses. Shout out to Uberman, who kind of said Uber lost $3 billion with a B last year, so it's possible they may be having some financial hardships, or not hardships, but their investors are looking for a little better return on their money. Okay, so now we're going to get into this morning, and by the way, I've been online for, I've been online for just about 4 hours. I got 12 trips. Like I said in my previous video, and I think I did, that I average about 3.3 trips per hour, which allows me to get the 30 rides in a reasonable amount of time. 30 rides a day, 4 days, 120 rides. Go back to that that casual carpool thing. Rider brought up an interesting thing, kind of in the same area. I picked him up in Oakland, and he was going to downtown San Francisco. And so to avoid, again, the massive backup on the Bay Bridge, he said, let's pick up a couple carpoolers. And I said, well, I don't know if my insurance will cover that. And he says, well, so this is my Uber ride. I can't bring anybody with me, which he makes a very good point. It was his Uber ride. Those people that we picked up in the casual carpool were his guests. So I don't know. It sounds like a gray area, but I got to tell you, loving the short amount of time it took to get over the bridge. So my previous video, I said I wasn't going to do it again. I'm not going to make it a habit. If I need to get to the city and I'm off the platform, I would definitely use it. But I think it's a reasonable thing to do. Why don't you guys hit me up and let me know what you think. Obviously, if you're not in the San Francisco Bay Area, you may not have casual commuters where people just stand on the side of the road. You pick them up, and that allows you to take the carpool lane across, Major Bridge or something like that. So let me know. Hit me up on YouTube. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about it, either from a driver or a passenger perspective. All right? So until then, hey, drive safe, and I'll talk to you later.